Hello guys, welcome to another video on this channel today. We are going to be covering everything we know about the Crucible in the Rise of Iron update for Destiny. Basically, let me just adjust that because I'm not centered. Also, sorry for the lighting on this video, I'm looking really dark at the moment. That is mainly because I can't find a way to make it any more lighter or make my face lighter. In the background you've got gameplay of me playing the Crucible on Control. It's an alright gameplay. In my next video I'm doing about the Rise of Iron update. I've got a much better gameplay, but I just needed a few gameplays so I could talk over this. So the first thing we're going to go over is the new private matches that they have brought into the game, and basically from what you can see from the video they posted, or from what Game Informer posted about the video, is it is basically just you can play all the maps, or you don't have to have the Rise of Iron to have private matches. It's just bringing it in with the update. So you can play any of the game modes and maps from the start of Destiny all the way through to the Rise of Iron new maps, which is also another thing that we're going to be covering. Sorry, my hair's looking a mess. And yeah, you can't. It's not like custom games where you can just change how you start off the game with different ammos and different guns you can use, but it is pretty good to you know, just get used to some of the maps pretty early. It might even introduce some competitive game modes, or competitive bring a competitive scene to Destiny. Probably make some more Destiny pro teams, which could be good. Which, if that does happen, I would be really excited for, because I just enjoy competitive games, or competitive matches in general in the tournaments, like with Call of Duty and all that stuff. So yeah, so basically you can change the game type, which is basically like Rift, Control, Clash, all those type of things. But it is specific, so if it's a 6v6, you can only have 6 people on each team. You can have less than that, but the maximum is 6 players. You can't have like 8v8 control matches per se. So also the same with 3v3s. You can't have a 4v4 or 4v3. You have to stick 2 or 3 on a team in that general aspect of the mode. You can change the score limit, time limit, light level, and the time of day on the map. So yeah, it's pretty good. Play it with any of your friends, you know, just have some fun, get used to the maps and all that jazz. So next thing we're talking about is the new Destiny PvP mode, which is called Supremacy. Basically what it is, if you've ever played Call of Duty or watched Call of Duty videos, you've probably watched a game mode called Kill Confirmed. It is basically like that. You kill your enemies, you pick up their what are they actually called? I don't even know what, crests. Pick up their crests after you kill them. If you pick it up, that's point to your team. If any of your teammates pick it up, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who picks it up on your team. It's still point to your team. If the other team picks up the crest of one of their teammates that you've just killed, the points are denied, and you don't get points. You get points for the kill and points for picking up the crest. If you kill them, you get the points for the kill. But if you don't pick up the crest, you don't get the points for the crest. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty basic game mode, but it's just bringing something new to the actual game, and Crucible keeping it fresh and all that. So yeah, it's just something that they might actually do the same thing as they did with before the Taken King came out, which is like give a week full of everybody being able to play the game modes, even if you haven't pre-ordered the map. Because I remember I was on PS3 when I first started, and I played the Taken King maps and all that on the PS3, and then I upgraded to the PS4 and bought Taken King on the PS4. So if they do something like that, it's just getting all the community to see what you can get from the Crucible before you actually start getting into the Rise of Iron and actually the release date. So the final thing that we are going to be covering is basically just all the new maps that have been introduced into into Crucible with the Rise of Iron update. The first one we've got here is Last Exit, which is in the Ishtar Sink on Venus. It's looking like basics how you see Venus, you know, overgrown plants and all that. You know, you got, I think that's a train yard, and you got, you know, all these different things going on in there. You got some escalators, you know, get that height control over the map, and it's quite wide open as well. Parts of it, it's some parts quite close cornered, some parts quite wide open in the map, which it gives a different different places and different players trying to stay in different areas just so they can keep that control over the map. So that looks like a decent map. The next one is Skyline, which is at Meridian Bay on Mars. It looks kind of similar to one of the campaign missions, or one of the strikes I think it is, where you take on the Scion players. So yeah, we also get a nice little preview of one of the new guns here in the little video that I show as well. It looks very close corners, you know, different generators or whatever they are, different debris all around the area. So you've got a lot of cover, but it's quite close corners. So I think shotguns will just go to town on this map. Next one we've got is the Floating Gardens. It doesn't really actually give you any gameplay with this map, but it is on Venus again. Pomona Mons on Venus. It's basically very flowery again, you know, as Venus would be, and yeah, it doesn't really give you anything to go off with this map. It's the PlayStation exclusive map, but that's about all we know. And also we have the Icarus, which is on Mercury. You know, it's got all that sun aspect, the really bright aspect because of where it is. It's Golden Age solar collector, so there's a lot of tunnels and different areas you can go to on this map as well, which is quite cool. There is open spaces as well, and yeah, anyway, that is going to be the end of the video. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you all in my next video.